So just want to tell you guys about fixing my washing machine here. I had had a repairman out. The symptoms were it's a Samsung front loading wash machine. I'll post the model number in the comments or below. The front panel would intermittently come on, wouldn't power on. That happened for about 2 or 3 weeks. Sometimes we'd unplug it. It would work for a little bit, and then it eventually just stopped working. So we tinkered around with it. Eventually paid to have an appliance repair company come out. I paid $89. They diagnosed it as the display board up there, and so I ordered a brand new one of those, and I even soldered some new capacitors on my display board. And right now the old one is in there. I put the new one in that I bought from Sears for like $160. That didn't work, and so I decided to do a little bit more troubleshooting. I tried to get the appliance repair company to come back out, and because all they did was test up there with a multimeter and say, well, you got voltage up here, it must be this display board. They never opened up the back and tested, even though I asked them to. So I'm just hoping this video will help you out. There's two boards down here. This is the power inverter board. Basically, it supplies the power, and then this board is the main control board. It's kind of like the brains of the operation. So in the end, I ordered this off of eBay for about $45, and I've plugged it up already. It worked, and just trying to test out my old one of these. I had replaced this as well. That didn't fix the problem originally, so now I'm going to put my old one back in, and I've already hooked this all up and it works. But so if those are your symptoms, it could be this board. I tested all the voltages and all that stuff. I really couldn't find any problems with it. So there's videos out there how to install it, but if you're having the symptoms up there with the display board, maybe look towards this board first. And eBay seemed to be the best place. I got it off a place where I can return it if it wasn't. Like I said, this board's the power board. I tried a new one of those, a new used one. That didn't fix the problem, so I stuck my old one back in, and then I stuck the new main control board, the power inverter board, the main control board on there, and then it fired up. What I wanted to tell you is there's red blinking lights, which I guess that's normal. I've seen around that there can be some green blinking lights. Mine are red still, so I'm guessing that's normal, but Samsung doesn't do a very good job of putting out a service manual for these. I checked with several different places online, and they were very helpful, but there's not really a lot of details on these. So I got my old power board, this one over here, plugged in. You guys can kind of see it's not that hard. All the wires are different sizes. Just make sure they're oriented the right way. The wires kind of naturally bend to the way they go, and then the clip usually interlocks with the actual board, so you're looking for something to click, so don't turn them backwards. And then this board over here, you can see I have the power on. Well, the power's not turned on to the unit, but I have power plugged in, and now it's blinking. And this is kind of the brains of the operation from what I understand. So, and this ended up being what my problem was. I replaced this. It did not fix it. I replaced this. It fixed the problem. And now I have my old power board put back in. I'm going to press the power button on the unit up top, and you should hear a clicking noise. So there's just a brief click. And now you can see after I press the power button on the unit, this power board over here starts to blink with the red light as well. So again, I'm still trying to figure out if green lights are the way to go. I've seen some lights online, but there's very little out there on the internet when I was searching around and asking around. So I'm going to put it back together, and if there's any updates in the next couple months, I'll let everybody know.